Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to this, your January 15th through January 31st reading and predictions. For those of you who are new here, a very warm welcome. Thank you for trusting and clicking. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. Let's just dive right in, Aquarius. Now, the last reading that I did for you, covering the time frame from January 1st through January 15th, indicated that there was a little bit of a rough start that you may have experienced to 2024. A couple of variables had come in, and the cards had encouraged you to be living in the present moment in order to be able to stay on top of whatever the universe was throwing at you. So let's dive in. Let's have a peek at what the cards have forecast for you for the latter half of January. Also, at the end of this reading, if any of you have a burning question that you need a yes, no answer to, I will be pulling cards at the very end of this reading in order to be able to answer your yes, no question. So if you do have a yes, no question in mind, keep it up here. That's coming right up. All right. So where are we going to first? Where you are at now and what's going on with Aquarius now here in the middle of January as I record this for you. For those of you who are new here, you may not know, I do not edit my videos. And so what you see is what you get. I expect authenticity from anyone that I go to see or watch. And so that's what I put out. And also I work with jumped cards. So I just about dropped the entire deck on the floor. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, Two of Pentacles. It looks like you have a decision that you need to make with regards to your finances or your job situation. I do want to say it's more likely about your finances, perhaps moving some stuff around. Now, Aquarius, I am not a certified financial advisor. I am not giving you formal financial advice. What I am giving you is common sense information with regards to money and finances. And having the Two of Pentacles come in, twos in the tarot are all about making decisions. The Two of Pentacles specifically relates to money, finances, and career. So this card is indicating that there's possibly money coming to you in a very easy way, but it may also leave you in a very easy way depending on how you manage the money. That's essentially what the Two of Pentacles is saying, is that be careful with your money in the next couple of weeks because it could be a situation of easy come, easy go. So just keep your eye on your pocketbook, Aquarius. All right, let's move into what you are focusing on. Where are we going for what you are focusing on? What are the Aquarians focusing on for the latter half of January 2024? We have a jumped card there. Anything else? What else is Aquarius focusing on? It does look like there's a card that might drop out here. Oh, several cards. There's a whole bunch of them there. Are they going to fall or not? No, they're not. Okay, but there is one that flipped up. So we will grab a hold of that card. Let's see what you are concentrating on, Aquarius. Okay. All right, so you do have the breakthrough card here indicating that you are having a breakthrough. Notice that this is the breakthrough card, not having a breakdown, Aquarius. This is about you learning something new about yourself, having, actually, it's not just one thing, Aquarius. Yeah, intuitively, I'm getting a download that you are having aha moments throughout the latter half of January. Left, right, and center is what I'm hearing. That you're just at that point where you're going, Oh, how did I not see that before? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can do this. I can do that. Yes, I am. And I just have this image of you really, really embracing a powerful new you. I do want to say that one of the big breakthroughs I think that Aquarius is going to be having this year is going to be finally putting your imposter syndrome to bed for good. Let me repeat that, Aquarius. Put your imposter syndrome to bed for good. You are good enough. And a couple of readings ago, there was an indication that you were struggling with that I'm not good enough coming up for you time and time again. This card I'm sensing is your breakthrough, breaking through that and saying, hey, wait a minute, like looking around yourself and just going, why did I ever doubt myself? I can do this. Okay. Believing in yourself is really the message of this card. And I do feel, Aquarius, that this is not just in one area of your life, but probably the most profound area of your life is going to be tackling that imposter syndrome and wiping it off the face of the planet. It has no place in your life anymore. And in so doing, you're going to move into this card, which is the trust card. Move into the place of trust. Take that leap of faith, a leap of faith that you have been putting on the back burner for a long time, Aquarius. Why did you put it on the back burner? Because you didn't believe in yourself. You had that imposter syndrome going on. You had that I'm not good enough syndrome going on. And you are breaking through that in January of 2024. Bye-bye, imposter syndrome. Bye-bye, I'm not good enough. And you are moving into this place of trust, taking a leap of faith. You can look at the picture on that card, and the character up here on the card has just taken a leap of faith into the wild blue yonder, is what I'm hearing. I do want to say, Aquarius, for some of you, perhaps maybe a third of you, this card is indicating taking a leap into a new dimension of your relationship or even into a new relationship if you are single. And for 2/3 of you, these two cards, Aquarius, are about your career. And they're about you diving forward and not letting anything hold you back anymore. Taking that leap of faith and just saying, yep, this is it. Here I go. Look out. Here comes Aquarius. All right. Let's take a look and see what comes up for you with regards to difficult influences and challenges, especially with regards to that breakthrough card and that trust card. Okay. And that one is on the floor. As I mentioned, I don't edit my videos, so just a moment and I'll pick that up off the floor. I believe it was the strength card. I just caught a glimpse of it as it was flying out of the deck. Is there anything else for Aquarius? No. All right, let's bend down onto the floor here and grab your card. There we go. Yes, it is the strength card, Aquarius. The strength card. So, Aquarius, I do want to point out that this card is the number 8 card in the tarot, in the Major Arcana. 2024 is an 8 year. For those of you who are familiar with numerology, you might kind of geek out on this information. For those of you who are not into numerology, you're probably just going to go, whatever, at this point in the reading. But 8 is about prosperity. 8 is about belief in ourselves. The 8 represents the infinity, right? The 8 is the infinity symbol turned on its side. This is about possibilities and opportunities in 2024 for many of us. And these first 2 cards of your reading, Aquarius, are indicating that you have many possibilities. I also just want to mention as well that we are moving fully and completely into the age of Aquarius in 2024. There's no two ways about it. We're not stopping this. This is a planetary alignment that has been a long time coming. We have been preparing for this for a long time. We're moving out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, and it's going to be huge. It's a huge energetic shift. Yes, breakthrough and trusting. The problem with this number 8 card coming up for you in this placement in your reading, Aquarius, is that it came up in your difficult influences and challenges. This is a strength card. This is the card about believing in yourself. So for some of you, despite having this breakthrough card and this trust card coming up in what you are focusing on, there is still that small voice in the back of your head chattering away saying, I don't know, maybe not, maybe next year, maybe be a little bit more tentative, be careful. I'm going to preface this, Aquarius, by saying, I'm not telling you to go leap off a bridge. I'm not telling you to go dump someone and go in a new relationship. I'm not telling you to go and quit your job and go out and try something new. Not by any means. These two cards are indicating that you are taking your life into the saying that's coming up is you're taking the bull by the horns and you're ready to take control of every single solitary aspect of your life. This card is saying that you still have that still small voice in the back of your head of doubt. What are you going to do with that, Aquarius? It's up to you. Little thing here, Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius as well. And I can tell you what I'm going to do with this card being in my difficult influences. It's over there now. We're done. All right. But it's up to you, Aquarius. Free will. That's why you watch videos like this, is to get an idea of the energies that are coming towards us, and then you can choose what you want to do with it. Are you going to move into this breakthrough and trust energy, or are you going to move into that card that I just threw away and doubt your own strength and your own abilities? It's up to you. Let's see what messages the universe wants you to hear at this time. We do have a couple of cards that have jumped out for you. We also have one there that is sticking out. When I put the deck down, let's see if it turns up. Yes, it did. See how it turned up? So we're going to grab that one out as well. Okay. Aquarius. Oh, you have two cards. Messages from the universe. Both of them have similar meanings, Aquarius. Inspire others and lead by example. Okay. And it's interesting those came out because I had just disclosed that I too am an Aquarius, and I told you what I'm going to do with that strength card being in my challenges, right? I'm going to take that strength card and I'm going to put it somewhere else in this reading because it is not going to be a challenge for me this year. Instead, I'm going to step up fully and completely into this breakthrough and this trust energy. It is entirely up to you. But these two cards, messages that the universe wants you to hear at this time, is lead by example. Given that we're moving into the age of Aquarius, you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be stepping up and stepping into that role of being the mentor and setting an example for others. And you've got this card, inspire others. I know it's not coming into focus very well, but inspire others, lead by example, set a good example for others. Step into your power. Let's see what comes up for your unexpected. Where are we going for unexpected? What's coming up for Aquarius for unexpected for the latter half of January 2024? Unexpected. Anything else? Is there anything else? Yep, we got one more card that's flipped right out for us. So let's take a look. So the first card that flipped out for you is the Five of Wands, and it flipped out in reverse for you. So the Five of Wands in the upright position is a card of, let me just go like this, see if that will come into focus a little bit for you. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. Okay. There. It came into focus and then came out of focus again. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, the Five of Wands in the upright position is a card of perhaps people not getting along as well as they could. It is a card of differing opinions. It's a card of several people. The visual that comes to mind is people, trying to put their hands together like this and cross them, but instead they're going like this and they can't just kind of get along. But this card came out for you in the reversed position, Aquarius. What is that telling us? Well, that's telling us that you are in a position unexpectedly, because this is your unexpected, to play the role of peacemaker, mediator, mentor. And again, I'm going to go back to the messages that the universe wanted you to hear. Lead by example and inspire others. I'm getting the sense, Aquarius, that you're going to be put in a position at some point in time in the latter half of January where you may have to play the arbitrator, where you may have to play the role of the mediator, where you're going to come upon a group. I do want to say for some of you, it is going to be with family members where your family's just not seeing something eye to eye. And I feel like you are going to be the voice of reason. That's the Five of Wands in reverse. The very next card that jumped out right at the very end, just before I set the deck down, before I finished shuffling it, was the Six of Wands, the very next card in the deck. And the very next card in the deck, the Six of Wands, is about kindness and generosity, and it is about our ability to be able to smooth things over. So yes, stepping up, stepping into that role of playing the role model, being the leader. All right, where are we going for your final general overall outcome? And stay tuned, get your questions ready because I'll be pulling the yes/no cards next. All right, final general overall outcome for Aquarius for the latter half of January 2024. Yeah, so we do have a couple of cards that jumped out. They are face down. Let's take a look. Flip over. Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card indicating that someone is not necessarily being as honest or forthcoming as they could be. It's an indication that you are stepping into the role of being able, you're having a breakthrough, trusting your intuition, right? Trust. You have the ability to be able to see beyond. And I want to point out as well that on this particular deck, the deck that I intuitively chose to pull for your final general overall outcome, I mean, I've got like 6 or 7 tarot decks sitting here. This particular deck has the Seven of Swords with a crow or a raven prominently featured on the front. The crow or the raven in certain belief systems, some of the indigenous people of North America's belief systems, is that the crow or the raven have the ability and the capacity to be able to shift between worlds. And in so doing, they have the ability to be able to see what's not right, what's not fully honest. Okay, so this card is indicating, Aquarius, that as you move through the latter half of January, you too will have the ability to be able to suss out that which is not right in the world, that which maybe not be as honest and perfect as it is. And then it's up to you with this Five of Wands in reverse and this Six of Wands to determine what to do with that information, remembering that you are supposed to be leading by example and inspiring others. What will you do with the information, knowing that someone in your midst is perhaps not being as honest as they could be, and you have the ability and capacity to be able to see through that, Aquarius? And the final card in your reading is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers card indicates a potential for a new partnership. For those of you who are already in relationships, this Lovers card is indicating that there is going to be a positive shift in the dynamic of your relationship to make it more romantic, to make you feel more connected to your partner. For those of you who are single and seeking, this card is indicating the possibility that the partner that you have been looking to manifest is going to manifest and come forward. I'm getting a date. For some of you, it's going to be around the 18th. For some of you, it's going to be around the 22nd. Watch for those two dates with regards to the possibility of meeting someone special, Aquarius. I know that's not going to resonate for all of you, but yeah, those are the two dates that came up. And for those of you who are single but not seeking, this Lovers card can indicate the possibility of a partnership coming up with regards to just having a new friendship, a new confidant. It may also indicate the possibility of a mentor-mentee type relationship. And as I already mentioned, going back to these messages that the universe wanted you to hear, that you're being called upon to step up into the role of being a mentor in the coming days, weeks, and months. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave your reading off there. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, and think of your question, Aquarius. If you have a yes/no question that you need an answer to, ask it now. You may wish to close your eyes and quietly ask your question several times in your head as I shuffle these cards for you, Aquarius. All right. Yes, no for Aquarius. Yes or no? Aquarius, there is the answer to your yes/no question. Okay. Hopefully you can read that. It says go, the time is right. All right. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help me to grow and get these important messages out to more people. And as well, then you'll receive a notification the next time that I put out a video for you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. I look forward to seeing you at the beginning of February.